What's up, guys? Welcome back to another episode here with that guy. Today, we are checking out another new game, Under Par Golf Architect. So, as you can see, there is a continue button here. I've actually had played this for a little bit, not a whole lot, honestly. So it's still fairly new to me, but then I started recording other games, and I was like, you know what? I want to continue playing this, but I think it'd be fun to start a new career. However, before we do that, I want to take you into this game that I've put, I don't know, realistically an hour or so into. And only thing I want to do is I'm actually really happy with the holes that I've made. We're gonna make some cool holes. But in this game, essentially, you build golf courses. You can play them. You have to staff them. I mean, do everything, right? You'll see once we get started, because I'm going to start the career over. We can place ourselves here and play them hole one by one, but now I've unlocked a tournament mode, and we're going to do a play tournament just for this, just because these holes are pretty awesome. They're actually much more difficult than I thought they would be. And so, without any further ado, let's start our tournament. Hole one, let's see if we can beat our tournament. Let's see, we got 2.7 kilometers per hour. Still have to figure out how to change it to miles per hour. I'm going to try, you can see we can shape the ball with this white line here. I'm going to see if I can't try and get on the green. I've hit that bunker more times than I've done anything else in this. So let's see what happens. I have played a tournament already in this game. I did win it. Oh, nice. It's short. I've ended up past the bushes here. I've ended up in that bunker. I've never actually hit this green, so it's actually pretty tough. 51. We gotta go 27, so we need to be somewhere right around our halfway marker. We'll probably go just under halfway if we can, something like that. Maybe roll up to it. Let's see. No, we're still a little short, but that's okay. Now we can putt in for a birdie and keep on going. Alright, that's actually not the most difficult hole. Oh, someone got an eagle. Joseph Wolf. Come on, man. Get out of here, Joseph. Do not, do not make this too difficult for me, please. Let's try and go right between those two trees. The wind is into our face. But I don't believe it affects too much at that low. I'm not sure, though. I've seen it up in the 4s and 5s, so. Look at our green, though. You can see from this angle where I've got slope on the green. I mean, it's definitely an interesting game. It's fun. So we need to go 97. This is 103. We need to be somewhere right in here. Ooh, that might be close to perfect. Let's see. See, the ball did not deviate, and we're right in. Look at that. I would not have done that. Oh, yeah, that's right, Joseph. Get out of here with your par. I would have not done that had I not been recording this, of course. This one, I didn't think was going to be that hard, but so there's attributes, there's skill points, right? Right now, my driver is 217 meters, which is not that far realistically. But I made a lot of water on this hole, so I can't even outdrive the hole or the water. I have to go to the side of it. I've not hit the water yet, luckily, on this hole, and we won't this time. And when we start a new one, we're going to make some difficult holes as well. But this is our first par 5, so we're just going to take 2 shots to get up there before we can be looking at the green anyways. Ooh, oh, we're close. Get down the hill. Oh, it's still rolling. Still rolling. A little closer. We're just off the edge. But I have a false front on here, so even if we had bounced to here, we probably would have rolled back down. Alright, oh, we're putting. I don't know if we can putt up this hill, though. The one thing about this game is the putting is not realistic. Essentially, if you hit it as hard as you need to or anywhere past that point, you're good. All right, this one's pretty difficult. 151, 144. You don't want to end up in the sand. It's surrounded by sand on three sides. We've got wind, very slight wind. So 150, we need to be somewhere right in here. Let's see what we can do. Oh, that might be slightly too much. I don't know. Is it enough? Is it not enough? I don't know. Oh, okay, we're not quite in the sand, but I think we're chipping on. Yes, we're chipping on still. So it's considering it in the sand. There's a fine line right here. When you go 12 meters, it's not very far. I did upgrade my guy a little bit. You'll see when we start the new one what I'm talking about. He doesn't hit. It's much harder to play. I have upgraded him a little bit, so this is a lot easier. But we're still winning. We're winning by 2. Perfect. The last one I played, there was a girl. I can't remember. Her last name was Wood, Marcia Wood, or something like that. Mary Wood. And she was beating me pretty much the whole time. So I'm glad that that's not the case here. 4 kilometers per hour. I'm going to aim a little bit to the right. And we'll see what happens here. It's a lot easier to get a full swing now that I've upgraded my guy. This one is actually really flat. Oh, crap. I forget this every time. Every time I play this hole. No. Those trees on the back made it tougher than it's supposed to be because you go out of bounds. So you lose a stroke every time. I have every single time. See how hard I just hit that and it went in still? Not realistic. Every single time I've played this hole, I've went into those trees. And you'd think I'd learn, but I haven't yet. Let's see. Alright, we've got wind to the left. Let's just go something like that. That way if it does carry left a little bit, we're okay. If you hit the red, the high or low, on the bottom right hand corner, it just says bad shot. Like it doesn't even take the shot. Doesn't make it inaccurate. Doesn't do it. It just, no, that's a stroke. Hit again. Alright, 81. Do we have anything? No, we don't have a pitch and wedge. So we have 81 or 51. And I'm assuming we should just do this. So 81 would probably need to be about 3/4. Ooh, that might be too hard, but we've got a backstop, right? It's too hard. Roll back down. Oh, did not roll back down. That's funny. Sometimes it hits the hill, it rolls properly. Sometimes it just stops. I think it depends on the direction. It's how did that not go in? No way. Or at least it's a par 4. But then we had a decent lead on these guys. Alright, let's see. This is the island green. The problem here is it's 171. I have the driver and I have the 3-wood with a 60-meter distance here, 66-meter distance between them. So I have to hit this driver perfectly. 171, I want to say somewhere around the 3/4 mark. If you hit it too hard, you're in the water. If you hit it too soft, you're in the water. Could that be perfect? Oh, what a perfect shot. I have hit the water on both sides of this plane in previous tournaments, so I'll take a birdie all day. But you can see kind of what the game's about. I just wanted to give a short playthrough. So this one's confusing. If you look top right corner, I have a fairway coming back this way. That's hole 9. We actually have to come here. In this one, I'm going to try and learn my lesson. Alright, I'm going to try and learn my lesson. I don't want to go in that sand. I hit that sand every single time. I'm hoping that the wind will carry me further left. I'd rather be in the rough. At least then I can use something else other than a sand wedge. Oh, perfect, fairway. I have hit this corner right here every single time I have tried. Alright. 151. We've got to go max here. And we're going to go straight at it. See, this is a good chance. Does the wind blow us left? Yes, it does. Okay, now we know. I've never been able to hit that far on that hole, so. For my second shot, that is. Boom, here we go. We've got a birdie. Hole 9 is the last one. We've got a 3-stroke lead. There is zero chance that we lose this one, I would hope, right? It's a long par 5. I can't make it. My idea for this hole was you have to drive straight out here, and then you got a bunch of trees in this corner right here to then work around. Actually, not a bad hole. See all those trees? Now you've got to work around those trees. It looks like my wood. I don't know if I go over those trees, to be honest. I'm not saying I will or won't. Should I bend it a little bit? I don't know. What's the wind is doing that? Let's try this. I think I'll be a little short with this club, but I will be over, so that's good. Up, bounce, up. Oh. Even the ones that look like I've made a flat green here, but it's still not, it's a difficult hole before you get to the green. 20 meters. There's no way it's 20 meters, right? I feel like that's messing with me. So we need to be way down here somewhere. Oh, almost. Almost right in. Alright, let's finish that thing off with a birdie, right? Yep, birdie. And we win by 3 strokes. That was by far the best we've golfed. So we won $5,000. So anyways, that was just a nice little preview. Like, look into the game. So this is our starting area. We're going to start a new career. So without any further ado, let me get out of here. We'll get right back with you as soon as we get into the new game. Alright guys, now that we have checked out the holes I previously made, let's get into a new career here. So we start out here, rookie roads. I believe there's, yeah, okay, so you can click. Oh, you can also drive with WS. There's other golf courses. Oh, wow. You can actually run stuff over. This might be just as fun as the game itself. Looks like there's multiple other golf courses here. So we need 4 stars to get over there. This is where we start out here, though. Let's get in here and start a new game and see what we have going on. I'm gonna try and keep all of these episodes to somewhere around 30 minutes or so, but we're gonna have a little fun with it throughout the episodes as well. So you'll see what I mean in the future. All right, welcome to Under Par Tee Up and Swing into the world of golf club management as you build and manage your own golfing paradise. All right, you guys can read the rest of this. I'm going to continue on. Alright, so first thing first, we need to build ourselves a clubhouse. Oh, I guess it's all unlocked already. So put our clubhouse somewhere like right there. It doesn't have our holes, but it looks like everything's unlocked. I had to unlock all this stuff before, so we'll just pretend like it's not unlocked yet. Alright, and then open a hole menu to start creating a new hole. I think this one just has a lot less trees, so it's easier to go down this side. So I think first hole, we'll just do like a nice easy hole from here to here. Maybe we'll see what distance we have here. Can't move it. But we want to start at the clubhouse. That's how most are. Yeah, it's a par 3. We don't want to start with a par 3. Let's start with a par 4. We're going to make this a little interesting. It's going to be a dogleg right. So what we do here is we click on the hole. We can add waypoints here. And we can drag this guy we're gonna make this pretty hard dogleg right. Something like that. We know that that's basically, what was that, 150 or so? So 170 maybe? Let me pull this a little bit more. Alright, so that's going to be the shape of our first hole. Now I'm thinking, why, we've already seen how difficult some of these holes can be, so let's make these holes. Oh, I can't lift this. Alright, we'll do it on the next one. I was going to say, make like an island green. That kind of fun stuff. We'll definitely mess around terraforming. I always forget to do this, but we want to. Oh, I know why. Let's make it 5. Not quite 5. 3. So basically, how this terraforming works is whatever you click on, it makes everything in everything in the square to be that. So we'll re-terraform. I just like to start flat because I learned my lesson on the first time where, can we bring this up? Is that up or down? I can't tell. Oh, there we go. Raise that a little bit. We can zoom in a little bit here. Alright, so we're going to put up a T-box here. We're going to also have to put in a hole sign, which we might as well just put right there. Alright, now we gotta kind of design, so I like to design the T-box first, then the green, and then do everything in between. I don't know that there's any right, wrong, or indifferent way of doing things. But you know, let's make this a little bit longer, and then we're going to terraform this a little bit. We're going to make it a little bit of a backstop. So if you land up here, you can roll back down. It is really hard to putt uphill in this game, so that's something we want to keep in mind. Alright, but we also want to make sure we utilize this water as best as possible. So we're going to make this difficult. We're going to put a big old pond. It's going to stretch all the way across so we can tie into it later. Essentially, there's going to be no way. I'll put a path across it, of course, right here. There you go. But there's going to be no way to land short here. And to make it even more difficult, outside of one part, I was like, what? We're going to add some sand. So oh, you know what? The sand should be on the right side in case we fall short. You know what? Let's just let's just make it really difficult. There you go. I'll put rough on this side, and then we'll put some trees down there. And then also, I don't want them to cut the corner too much, so we're gonna put a lot of trees right there. In case you can drive that. Make it interesting here. There we go. Lots of trees. I want this to be a tough course. You'll understand more what I'm talking about. The reason why I want it to be tough. In the probably the next episode, honestly. I don't want to give anything away though. So we'll just keep painting this fairway in. And then if you chunk your ball here, then life's not going to be great for you. So because we're going to put rough all right here. You can kind of see to the right, we're A+ on everything right now. We're not done, but we will definitely can finish this hole off, but, you know, technically we could stop now and be good to go. Alright, and then I think we put some more trees down. We are spending a lot of money here, but that's okay. Because once you get open, you make some decent money back. We can turn a little bit here. You know what? Let's just line the whole fairway. We're cool like that. Awesome. Alright, nice tough hole. I mean, that can't be super easy. While we're here... oh, that's gonna be fun. Let's go ahead and put a trash bin down. We have to put these every so often. So, we'll put this... we'll put the bench down so people can watch. You see the square where... so, we'll have another one here. We'll try and cover most of the tee boxes and greens as much as possible. Oh, water fountain. Don't forget that. It just makes our guys, our customers, a little happier, I guess. And then, one last thing. Let's bring our pathway here. Oop. So that people can enter. I did do paths, as you saw in the last one. I don't know, maybe I'll leave room, but I don't know that I'll spend the money right away. So let's go ahead. Oh, you need to build the clubhouse and unlock one hole. Yep, okay. Let's go ahead and unlock this hole and then open so we can get people in here playing, hopefully. Now, this next one, we're going to do, I'm just going to do straight away. It's probably a par 3. No, it's a par 4. Maybe we do a par 3. And yeah, right here. And I think we make this a difficult one, right? So, uh-oh. Here's the mayor. You guys pause it and read it if you would like. I'm not going to read it. I could honestly care less what the mayor has to say. But what we're going to do here is bring this up a little bit. So we're going to be on an elevated tee box, right? And then we'll put our tees right in the center of that. And then we're going to bring this, I think it was somewhere in this area. I'll bring it all up for now. Let's make it 1. Something like that. One more. One more. There we go. Alright, so that'll be our green. We're going to put water all the way around this bad boy, though. So, let's start our hole. So I don't think we can raise it once we have it placed. That's why I wanted to do it now. And then, you know what? Let's put our hole... where should we put that? Front side? Yeah, let's put it towards the front side. There. Yep, I don't care about... I know this. Well done. We unlocked the drinking fountain. And the restroom, which we already knew. We had already unlocked that, so... from playing previously. Alright, so that's our tee box. Let's go to our green. Our green's going to be all of this raised area, so if you see it's going to delete a tree because I went under it. But that's okay, because we're going to have water here anyways. Water. Water. Make this super difficult. 2 water deep. All the way around. Hilarious. Alright, it's much bigger green though than the one I built. I wonder if I should make it smaller. Green's an A. You know, we'll leave it. And then, let's see, we gotta build fairway here. I mean, technically, fairway doesn't matter because it's not like you're gonna hit it. But I'll go ahead and try and get fairway to 8+, okay? And then we need a path. We need a bridge onto this bad boy. Oh wait, oh I learned this last time too. Remove that. I need to put a regular base here. There we go. And I need to terraform this because if you land on this part of the green, you're done. Oh, this one. Alright, and then put a base here as well. Means this water has to come out a little bit, but that's okay. Because I don't want it that steep. I mean, I'm sure people can walk it, but they don't have steps in this thing. So, where we go? Water. Make this side a little bit bigger. And that will allow us to put a path here and there. And now we have the on and off right there for the green. Alright, now we need to... I don't think this needs anything else. This is a tough enough shot. We do need trees and rough, I think. So we'll just line the whole fairway with rough. And then throw trees up. So hopefully people don't go out of bounds too much. You know what? Let's protect them from the shots behind. There we go. We like trees. Alright, now I'm gonna try and get a tee box back here. I didn't leave myself much room, but you know what? We're gonna try anyhow. I think we're good, honestly. On this. Flatten. Let's try and, oh, no, flatten. Use a 3x3. Something like this. Alright. You know what? We're not going to do that. We'll put a tee box here. I'm not going to squeeze them in. We'll just fill this with trees. It's a nice little forest area. Perfect. Except for I probably shouldn't have done that because I want my tee box like right there. Alright, let's open this hole. What time is it? 15, so we're at 30-ish minutes right now. Maybe we have time for one more hole this episode. And then we'll try them out. Next episode I'd like to do more than 3 holes. But because of the initial playthrough of my old holes, look at these guys. Oh, he's in the sand. It's funny to watch these guys hit. You know, it makes it a little more difficult to fit in. I would normally be able to fit probably 4 or 5 holes in with a playthrough of the holes. Alright, let's start a new hole. This one, we're going to do a par 5. We've got a par 4, a par 3. Let's take it from here all the way down. Actually, we're even going to turn the corner a bit. Should we? Nah, we'll just go straight down to there. Alright, so now let's take this, put a tee box here. Done. We should probably flatten that out though, huh? There we go. And you'd be surprised, like this fairway, if the ball hits on this downslope, it bounces big time. So what we'll probably do, actually, oh, no, this, I wish you could just drag, but I think you have to click. I'm going to straighten this out a little bit, and then we'll come back and terraform. So it's not just basic, bland fairway. We want it to have some natural bounce. Alright, well, first let's do this. Let's turn our screen so we can see. Once again, I like to put some rough right here in front. In case someone mishits, we don't want it to be, insufficient funds. Let's speed this up while we play. That's how we get more. And while we wait, we can't do much right here. Let's see, can we build our fairway? I mean our green. 250, boom, 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 boom. 2,000. I want bigger than this though. I think I'm gonna have a backstop there. And I would think maybe. Oh, we're minus $1,300, so we're out of money here, people. Let's play this hole. These two holes. I just popped myself down in the middle of nowhere. Alright, we're gonna play these two holes and see what we can do. Now remember, I am upgraded a bit from where from where you usually are. Oh, you see the line up here? The trees are in the way, and I can't drive it anyways. I still don't know if I could drive that. This is gonna make it really difficult, I feel. I'm gonna try. What's our wind? It's gonna carry us that way. I made this hole super difficult. I have a feeling we're gonna hit that tree. So let's aim here. Oh, is that gonna hit me in the water? Only if I hit it perfect. Let's try and go a little bit soft. And then see what happens. Oh, between the trees? Oh, unplayable. Oh, so if it lands in, I forgot, if it lands in the grass of the trees, it's unplayable. Can we get a cart path bounce? I guess. This is so difficult. Oh, no, that counts as water, apparently. This is not good, guys. We're already hitting for bogey. Alright, 63. We need about 3/4 shot. It's not... Oh, a little bit of roll there back. It definitely is not as easy. Stroke 6. Oh, great. We're getting a double bogey on the first hole. I told you, I want to make this difficult. And you will see why in another episode or two. How do I rotate screen? Oh yeah, this way. Well, yeah. Let's play this one. This one might actually be easier. It's shorter. 168 though. No. Because of the distance. I don't have anything that can get there other than the driver. So you have to hit this thing perfect. 168. Let's go with something like that and hope for the best, I guess. Go, go, go. Get up there. No. Oh, just short. Alright, about 3/4 shot. But we're going to be short here. We'll have to remember that for next time. Hopefully we get some money here while we're playing. 37 meters, gap wedge. Let's go something like this. That should get us up there at least. Oh, that could have been par. That was so close. Bogey. Alright, well, we were 3 over. And we're only minus $35 now. So, I don't know what we're going to do. We're speeding up time. Oh, that's a cloud. I was like, what's going on here? We still have a lot of work to do here. A lot of money. I mean, this is probably a $20,000 hole. So what we'll do is we'll cut this now because we're already at over 30 minutes long. We will finish this hole and we will build more holes on the next one. But then after that one, it'll probably be episode 3. I'll have a little bit of a surprise for you guys. So we'll we'll plan on that. Hopefully, you guys are enjoyed that short little build and the playthrough prior to. And if you guys have any ideas, put them in the comments as far as the holes, stuff like that. I don't want to make them impossible, but I want them to be tough. Impossible would be putting a huge uh, incline, like right before or after the hole or something you can't putt over. I'll show you that maybe on the next one. But thank you guys for watching. Please like, subscribe. Let me know what you want to see if you want to see anything else, and we'll jump in for the next one. Bye now.